What's up, my chaotic crew? Bentley Michaels here. Hey, to all of our Patreon subscribers, you got your first batch of DM notes, and we've got some feedback on them. We're so very happy that you like them. The second batch will be coming up here, in a couple of months. I just got to make sure that it's all timed out there, kid, on what you're hearing, what's available, and what I have. I think they're going to come out every 2 or 3 months. I'm not sure. Got to do the math. Hey, thanks everyone who's subscribed over there on Patreon. We appreciate it. And if you haven't, hey, it's only $1 and you get unqualified, that's an On Affairs podcast, Unbriefing, very similar, with Chaotic Amateurs, where we break down the episodes and you get your name shouted out on the show and put on our wall of heroes. Speaking of shouting out, hey, shout out to the Twitter member April. You know who you are. She has Chaotic Crew in her Twitter bio, people. Woo! If that is you as well, hit us up, send us a screen cap, and we'll shout you out. Now on to the episode.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, iTunes' #1 D&D 5e play podcast. So says I, your host and DM for this homebrew edition of Dungeons & Dragons, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have...
Caleb as Yamhorn Darrell.
Dash as Peleus Earth.
Rhett is Duroc Dragonsbane. Milo is Ren.
And last time, ladies and gents, they are on the island of Narrow Green, and, they battled an air elemental, and they kind of really kicked the crap out of it, honestly. I have XP for that, and I have XP for a bunch of stuff that you guys are going to be getting. However, you will be getting at a later time. I just wanted to let you all know that I have been keeping track. At the end of it, after defeating Ren with a spiritual flail, coming down, smashing some skulls, some air elemental skulls, you guys walk to the ledge, and once you crest the top of the sand dune, you see up before you what must be a mile at least of lush green forest. The only problem is where you seem to be at least 500 feet above the ground, the sand immediately turns into a rock cliff. In front of you, in the descending stair-like pattern, you see hundreds of trees, but with their tops trimmed off. So they're flat on top. And they all seem to be leading down, forwards and forwards and forwards, towards the center of the island. You are now looking at the fabled wilderness.
So I seem to remember, Duroc, you have this cool magic rope. Can it reach to these trees?
Well, let me take a look.
Hey guys, before we get going, should we maybe take a short rest or something?
Wow, Yumhorn might not be wrong about this.
I feel like we can get down these trees without taking a break. Come on.
What if it's not just the trees before us?
I do feel like nightfall's coming on, and well,
I don't know why you would feel that as it's completely daylight out.
Who said that? That wasn't me.
The inside of your brain says as you finally opened your eyes.
All right, so meta.
Took my sunglasses
that's
off.
an hour, isn't it? Like for a short rest?
I think it's 4 hours, isn't it?
For you guys, for me it's 2. And for you, I think.
No, short rest is different. You can use your hit dice
Oh.
in a short rest.
Oh, I guess that's true. It can be... It
But
could
I
be
don't
as short
remember.
as...
I don't remember if it's. I think in 4E it was like 5 minutes. It was really short, but I think they expanded it
like
for
20
5e.
or more, I think.
Dash, will you...
Yeah, we're gonna need to
that
look
book
that
up?
Yeah.
What are we-
I
what
don't
are we
really want to
looking
wait
for?
an hour if it's an hour, but if it's like 20 minutes, I feel like I could read my book for that time.
I'm
'cause I don't
racing.
need to wait.
I'm racing, Dash.
Well, you have the internet.
Oh, but it didn't work. At least 1 hour long.
Yeah, that's what I was
Nice.
thinking it was. An hour is a while to wait.
A character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest up to the character's maximum number of hit dice.
Well, maybe I'm
Character-
misinterpreting the goal here, but, is there a time limit on this whole thing?
The character regains hit points equal to the total. The player can decide to spend an additional hit die after each roll. Character regains some spent hit dice upon finishing a long rest, as explained below. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm fine with rating up here for an hour if you guys want to.
Just for hit points, we don't get any spell slots back. Though.
Yeah. That's fine with me.
Honestly, I don't really need to recover any hit points, so...
I don't know, how bad are you guys hurting? Because I don't have any missing.
I'm down 10 points of damage.
After you healed me, I got hit pretty hard with that wall of wind. So
I could just drop you a heal.
Okay,
and we
yeah.
can
If
move on
nobody
from
else
there.
wants to wait, if you don't mind doing that.
Can't I just expel a hit dice and regain some
Takes an hour.
If we do a short rest,
for every
Would-
one hit dice?
no.
Oh.
You can use as many as you want.
Yeah.
But we'd have to wait for an hour, which Ren doesn't want to because
I don't know. We're at the top of this thing, and we're seeing this beautiful
Yeah, take it in.
area.
Take it in.
I mean, I'm
Soak
not
it
really
in.
sensing a
Soak it
fight
up.
down there either, so...
I'm kind of cool with just jumping down.
You would jump down 500 feet and die. Probably.
No, jump to the trees. I feel like we're gonna
okay.
jump to tree to tree to tree.
Just making sure.
So long, world!
Okay, Ren and friends plus you. Let's vote. Short rest. Raise your hand.
Plus me? What? I'm not in your friends.
Well,
Son
you're,
of a...
you're getting there. You're getting
Well, after that fireball thing, you can be an honorary member.
that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, honorary member after saving your lives twice.
It was kind of impressive, yes. So you get more than most.
I feel like I have to keep pointing this
whatever.
out. He's the one that brought us into this.
You also did bring us here. Yumhorn is correct.
How do you feel about me just giving you some level 2 cure wounds?
If
and then
you're
we
cool
move
with
on?
spending that on me, I'll take it.
I'm
and
cool
we can
with
go. Okay.
All right, let's move on then.
15?
Okay.
he
Can
thought
we
it was
still
gonna
do a
be
short
more.
rest? Okay. All right. I'm good enough to go.
Yumhorn,
I
pick it
guess.
up.
That's easy for you to say, bud. I was standing in a wall of flame for a good
That you
good
were
while.
immune
You
to.
were immune to it the whole time.
So yeah, let's
Uh-oh,
look
it's
at
happening again. He's
let's
got
look at
that
these
aneurysm.
trees.
Quit yelling into the microphones.
Yeah.
Let's look at
Stop
the
it.
trees and see where we can get to.
What a great idea,
I
Ren.
think we're gonna have to jump from tree to tree.
Some of those
Looks
look
like-
really far apart,
like steps.
according to the picture.
I'm gonna be at a disadvantage.
I'd like
It's
to...
just sort of a visual that's not really. It's not like the ropes where it's all. So what are you guys doing?
We're
Can I
gonna go down the...
Yeah, walk up.
perceive how far apart they are?
Yeah, that's
Can
what
I
I'd like
eye
to do
it
too.
and make a guesstimate?
You can, and you figure as long as you roll good enough, you'll be able to make the jumps.
That's a great...
Okay.
You got really good perception, Peleus.
Yeah, I can tell how
so-
far apart things are.
Ren.
I will say that you perceive this, and it's about half to 3/4 of a mile long.
Holy
Like in
crap.
That's a trip.
total? Okay.
That you're going to be going from top down.
I wish I had some kind of spell where we could just go down to the bottom.
Is this one of those things like in Mario where if you just commit and run,
Just hop, hop,
Yeah,
hop,
you
hop.
Just
make
use
it
your
instead
momentum.
of stopping all the time? So if I remember correctly, Duroc, don't you have some sort of fancy boots?
No, I have a ring.
I do. I can jump
Oh,
3
that's
times
what it
my
was, a ring.
distance.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's
Do they
got
only
he's
fit
got
you?
The boots.
Or do they magically fit other people?
I'm pretty sure I have to attune to them. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Do you feel like you could maybe carry either
No,
Peleus
no.
or me?
I'm a
I think he's a
70-year-old
little one.
halfling.
Some of us are old, Yumhorn.
All right, let's just go. Let's do
No,
it.
what I
Let's
can do
this.
is I can give us all enhanceability, so
Okay.
we have advantage on our strength checks if we want to do that.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Sounds great.
Is
As
it
long as-
strength?
yeah,
or
as
is
long
it
as strength.
dexterity?
Yeah, is it going to be strength or dexterity
Or
to jump down?
acrobatics or whatever.
I don't know what you guys want to do yet. You guys are still arguing.
We want to jump from tree to tree, I think.
I begin jumping.
Peleus jumps onto the first
You do
tree.
not begin jumping.
both
What would
have
you guys like to
disadvantage.
do? Move forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to
Now,
jump onto the tree.
we are going to do 12 rounds of quick rolls.
Everyone have your D20 in your hand. You will be adding your athletics.
There we go.
Can I cast enhance ability?
Oh, perfect. I'm bad at that.
Yeah, so am I.
You will be adding your athletics. It is a DC 12 that you have to beat every time. Listen to me very carefully now. If you fall, you have to roll a D6 and add a 0 behind the number. 1 is 10, 2 is 20, 3 is 30, etc.
Oh, that's how much damage you take?
No, I think that's how far you fall.
No, that is how much damage you take
Yeah,
because
that's
you're
how much-
falling from over 500 feet.
Oh, crap. Oh, poopy.
I would like to prepare.
Please prepare 2 D20s, as I will give you each an advantage roll automatically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I definitely stand back, and I want to cast enhance ability.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to give everybody bull strength.
Which gives us advantage.
It gives you advantage on strength checks.
Just in case that other advantage.
And I can cast that on all 4 of us.
Is
if
strength
I-
athletics?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
So we have
can
double-
advantages stack?
No.
No.
Well, so then you don't have to do that because we already have advantage on these checks.
For the first one.
Well, he's just saying that.
All rolls.
I'm doing it regardless.
Yeah. Just in case. This is DM slippery.
I
If we
literally
somehow
told
lose
you the most
advantage.
precise thing that you could have heard. You have advantages on all your rolls this entire time. You are doing 12 rolls. Get your D6 out. If you fail on both of your rolls that's under a DC 12, you roll a D6, and then you're at the bottom.
In that case, I'm just going to jump to the bottom.
You
2D6.
Okay, never mind.
Sounds like Duroc and Peleus were going first.
I'd like to get my rope of climbing ready, tie it around my waist, issue it the command word to like be prepared to grab to something just in case.
Okay.
Really?
That'd
All
be
right.
so funny. It slipped to his neck and just.
Well, it's gonna be like around my waist, so under my arms. There's no way it's gonna get like around my arms and then stop at my neck.
Yeah, but it's also magical. So.
Yeah, maybe that rope has been waiting for the opportunity.
the opportunity to just
I've been trying to get rid of this dead weight.
hang you from a rock.
Yeah, that's why at the top of the building he was like, I can't find anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Do it, Peleus.
All right. You guys can all be going. I'd like you guys to all do it because you got to make 12 rounds of rolls. Everyone's
13 on the first one.
Okay, good. I would say speed roll if you can. Don't celebrate every time you're doing 12 rounds of rolls. Did you beat 12?
25, yes.
Okay, good.
Ooh, I didn't beat it.
14.
Peleus, both of them?
Yep, 8 and 10.
Okay, roll a D. And you added athletics?
Yeah, it's 0 for me.
Okay, roll a D6.
All right.
It was 12, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, 4.
Okay, so you, Peleus, the second thing,
Here we go. Ooh, ooh.
and you kind of get to the edge, and then you like clock yourself like Tom Cruise in the new Mission Impossible trailer. You just hit the edge and then fall backwards, and you watch Peleus fall 500 feet down, hitting branches as he goes down.
Nice.
Can my rope go fast enough to catch him?
You notice that your rope isn't working.
Stupid rope.
Can I
I took it back out of my belt.
cast resistance on him?
How quick? How far away is
It's a
that?
touch. Probably not.
Well, nope.
All right.
Especially if you haven't started jumping yet.
I've been jumping. I've jumped 6
13
times.
hit points.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
made it to the bottom, everybody.
Guys, I'm down here.
And you're good so far?
No, I just rolled 2 11s.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Nice. Come on
How
down,
many
Ren.
rounds have you done?
That's a 1.
2.
Okay.
Okay. Then you sort of like, as you're falling, you like lay out flat or whatever and kind of like,
Glide down.
just kind of like parachute yourself down. And then, I mean, it still hurts, but yeah, you only take 10.
All right.
Okay, here's round 3.
That's it. He rolled 6.
18.
25.
20,
19.
27.
You don't have your modifier memorized at this point? What do you keep looking at the screen for?
25.
21. Natural 20.
Okay, take away 1 round.
I don't know how many rounds I've done.
8. So
Oh
now
my
you've done
All
9.
right, I passed. Can I just say pass or fail? Do I have to add it? Pass or fail?
2 natural 20s.
Okay.
Pass again.
Oh, please roll 2 1s.
Passed again.
All right, Yamhorn, you've got one left.
19.
Okay.
Passed again. 2 more.
Good Lord.
Passed again. 1 more. Passed again.
Okay, so you guys nimbly hop across all of these tops. Yamhorn yelling at Durock to keep up, and then Durock saying something. I'm old and I am keeping up. Both of you get to the very end, and there's only one left, but it's wide enough that you both can stand on it.
You think what I'm thinking?
Aim for the bushes.
we cut to down at the base of the trees, about Peleus a little bit farther back, ran about halfway through, and you guys are, pulling out leaves and bark and stuff from your mouths, and you're on the forest floor. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to move forward. I believe Ren would like to move forward too. We're going to walk towards the end.
Okay.
Kind of hurt.
There might be special treasure.
You guys
down there.
are Ren is ahead of you, so you'll have to catch up to him.
I wait for him.
I catch up.
Okay. Yeah, you probably just assumed that he's going to be coming up the walkway.
You watched him fall.
And so you guys,
Me too.
you guys make your way up, and we cut back to Durock and Yamhorn standing there.
On the count of 3, holding hands. 1,
2.
Would you guys
3!
Would you guys like to know what's in front of you before you jump? Or
Nope.
Would you like just okay?
I'm kidding.
He goes to jump, and I spin him back around as I see what's in front of us.
Make a perception on that.
Well, that's a natural 1 for me.
Oh my god! Today, everything physical has been great. Anything mental has been garbage. I rolled a 6.
Okay, then Yamhorn, roll a d6.
I guess we just jump.
No, Yamhorn, once again,
2.
like with the arrows, then you take 20 points of damage. Then, like with the arrows, you go 1, 2, 3, and Yamhorn goes on 3, and then Durock misses his hand. And Yamhorn falls off the shortest, but still very, you're still about 150 feet up.
Oh, gee.
It's funny that I made it all that way, and then
And
in sight.
and you just fall straight down and land on your back. Okay, now Durock, you are the only one left on top of the tree.
You guys okay?
The only person that would likely hear you is Yamhorn at this point.
Okay, so what do I see in front of me?
Roll a better perception. Rolling a perception, boss.
Yeah, 20. Modified, of course.
Okay.
Didn't make it into the roll tray, but it counts.
What you see in front of you then is like a bunch of trees that have been. Hold on, let me take a picture of this before I move on. Good. Peleus, that was your little palm tree there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So essentially, with a little apple.
Yeah.
Sandy
What you
apple.
see in front of you is a row of rock trees with branches sticking out, like so, on either side. And it goes down the lane, like so, and it just kind of keeps going, going up this way. And again, it's another vast expanse in front of you. So we now cut to Yamhorn on his back,
Yeah.
looking straight up.
I sit up and I look around to see if I can see Ren or Peleus.
All right, give me a roll.
Uh, 18.
Okay, great. You see them walking up as you sort of lay there. You kind of like lift your head up, and you're facing the way that they were coming from the area from where the beach was. And you're like, "Hey guys, I made it to the end, and then I fell."
So did we.
you guys want to keep moving forward? I'm guessing.
I want to go forward. Yeah.
Okay. Should we try to find a way to climb up, or just keep down here?
Is Duroc still up there?
Mhm.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
I'm gonna keep going.
Great. Go ahead.
All right.
You guys in front of you, you see what seems to almost be like a wall. If you guys were walking up on it, so in the smaller area, so here's like the tree that Durok's standing on, and like we'll say here's the trail that you guys are walking up. It kind of seems like this, and then up top here would be the trees, like so. And you guys are here, but the trunks are so big that and then there's other trunks surrounding, that it kind of seems like you couldn't really squeeze through there.
Well, I think we got to go up, guys. What do you think?
Got to climb back up, it looks like.
Oh, bollocks.
Hey, Duroc, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Yumhorn.
Can you let down that rope?
Well, it's 150 feet down, and I only got 70 feet of rope. Yumhorn. Duroc exclaimed.
Duroc says.
Okay. I if possible, I'd like to take a closer look at the wall, the cliff face in front of us, to see if there's any sort of footholds or anything we can climb up.
The what in front of you?
You said there's a wall that we need to kind of traverse?
Well, no, it's like
Trees.
It's all tree trunks that surround this, and it looks like a wall of tree trunks.
Oh, okay. In that
And
case,
then in the middle is the one that you guys just fell off of.
is there one that looks like it's good for climbing?
I don't know, make a perception.
I will also.
All right.
12.
Natural 20.
Ren, you say
Not good.
You say, hey, look at the knots in the tree that you must have just fallen off of in the center. It almost looks like a rock climbing wall. I bet that if we did 4 rounds of rolling and beat a certain DC, we could get back to the top.
All right, let's do it.
Awesome.
Do we have advantage
with
on
our
this
bull
climb?
strength, we do.
Oh, nice. Okay.
With your bull strength, you do.
All
you guys
right.
lost yours when you fell off in the first roll.
What's the 12, right?
10.
Oh, 10.
I'll give you
Ooh.
10 to climb up.
Somehow won't help me.
Yeah, I didn't pass the first one.
Okay, then you get to start over.
Ooh, didn't pass the first one.
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Ooh, didn't pass the second one. Wait, meter beat?
Meter beat.
Sweet. So I passed the
13.
first one.
Good.
I'm on the second one.
10.
Beat it.
I'm on top. And that was without my modifier.
Was it 6 or
Beat
12?
it.
It's 10.
10.
Wait, what? No, sorry. No, it's 4 to go up. 4 rolls.
Oh, I passed then.
I beat
Okay.
all. I beat
Ren
all
keeps
4.
climbing.
Okay.
Climbs right up Duroc's beard, too.
Then then Yamhorn is the first up, followed quickly by Ren, and then Peleus being like, oh, well, Peleus is a little out of breath, but
I've got a bit of a beer belly.
I reach out to help him up the last little part.
Can we calculate the total weight of the party? Because I think I could just tie everybody to my back.
Oh, good lord.
I think you already started jumping.
no, he hasn't started jumping.
Okay.
But he's not on or he is on our treetop, is he?
You guys are all in the same
Okay, good.
treetop now, right there in the center.
Okay.
I
Because
am
we
really
got-
light.
2 half-elves and a halfling.
Yeah.
Right? How much do half-elves weigh?
Normal human
Oh.
Yeah, like
ish, a little bit more.
190, 200 at 6'2" or so.
All right.
You know,
fine.
'cause
I
they're
can
probably
definitely
very
get Ren,
light.
though.
I am like 70 pounds.
But he's
I
also
forgot
got
I'm
the fancy
stout.
boots.
That's kind of heavy.
He's also got the fancy boots, so.
Also, it's kind of demeaning because what if you screw up, then you hurt you both.
Yeah.
I don't screw up, Ren, but you already know that.
Oh, boy.
Well, Ren's definitely went on people's shoulders quite a bit.
Look,
He's okay with it.
Yeah, that was an NPC that the DM was playing, though.
So how about a short rest here, guys? Is that
Not a
it's
chance.
a nice tree?
maybe you guys should just camp out. I'll go ahead.
Can I percept the distance between where we are and the next branches that we need to get to?
Similar to the other trees, you would say if you beat the DC, you would be able to make it.
Okay, I'm asking for purposes of Misty Step.
You will still be within the throngs of the with the trees because you guys are going to do another round of
What does that mean in the throng of the?
It's not just these 3. It's
Right. I
long,
understand.
long time.
It's not a shortcut to the very end, but could I get?
you will get to the second branch.
Okay, thank you. You ready to go, guys?
I've been born ready, Yumhorn.
All right.
Jump.
So how many rounds was it last time? 10?
12.
12?
Yeah.
All right. Once again, and I'll make it easier this time. DC 10, since it's flat and not descending.
And is it automatic advantage or no?
Well, we have
bull
bull strength.
Okay. Pass.
You can just keep track of it yourself.
Correct!
Don't care.
4.
Doesn't even take off one like last time?
Yep.
Third one. I fell.
Okay. Ren, I want you to make you check yourself right in the gut and you're hanging on. I want you to make a strength check to pull yourself up.
Crit.
Okay, then you...
That was 2 20s. Damn.
Okay, then you immediately, as soon as you hit it, almost like an Olympian, you bounce. You were on the third one.
Yeah.
You bounce, and you grab it. You use the momentum. Slingshot yourself. You're on the fifth one.
Hell yeah.
Out of 12.
I fell on the fourth one.
Okay, strength check.
Just one?
Yeah.
Oh, I get to roll 2, right? Because of bullet strength.
You have advantage.
I passed them all.
19, yeah.
Okay.
Should I do one more? I did 11.
Yep.
So do I not fall?
Another crit!
You get you get knocked in the stomach and similar. You see Ren like out of the corner. You're like, oh, I could do that, and a little bit more difficulty, but like you do, sort of use the momentum, and you kind of like teeter, and then you're back on whichever number you were on.
Oh, I'm such a fat turd.
9 on the 7th.
Man.
What's that?
9 on the 7th.
Oh, fail again.
Then you both gut check yourself again, and you're hanging there. Strength check.
19.
Okay, then you're back up.
Got it. I'm back up on the 5th. Here we go. Number 6. Halfway there. We can do this, Peleus. We've had worse. Got it.
7.
All right. Strength.
Ren! You want me to come back?
11.
Great. You're up.
Okay, last one. 15. All right.
Cool.
I give you a high five.
Last one. Get a got it. Yeah. All right. Eat it, trees.
Okay, so you guys make it to the end. A few hurdles along the way, a couple gut checks, and you're the doom 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 jumping from branch to branch to branch to branch to branch, and now you're all at the very end one. And what seems to be in front of you is like the trees. They sort of grow around, and then in front of you is a fun little wood slide that goes down about 150 feet. But as you see, it's looking down. It kind of diverges. Right, left, center.
Yeah, I always go right.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to check myself in the middle.
I always go right.
Display
Just knowing my luck.
I always go right down the center.
Okay. So, who's going right?
Ren's going right.
Okay. Who's going left?
I'll go left.
All right. Peleus is going left.
I'm gonna follow him.
You're going to go left?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going center?
Absolutely, Durak is. It's the only way he knows how to do it.
Ren.
Yeah, this seems small. Let's split
Right.
up.
This is like politics in slide form.
Ren right. Peleus and Yami left. Durak center. Okay. All right. So you guys discuss which ways you guys are going to go.
Do we have time to discuss?
I mean, yeah, you guys are just standing there. I'm not saying like you get to the end and like it's pushing you like Toy Story 3 like towards the fire or anything. Like
We should all go the same way so we don't split up. That's
That
what Ren
seems
says.
like then you guys should go down the center because here I go! Crit!
What were you rolling for?
To go down the slides.
But he didn't.
How are you rolling? You don't have to roll to slide down something.
How do you know?
He looks good doing it though. Apparently,
Yeah!
he's having a lot of fun.
all right.
Strength check to sit
So
down.
we'll put Durak on. You see him jump down, and you see him go zoop right down the center. And what happens is like he starts to go down, and then like almost like a roller coaster, he gets to the end, and then you just see him disappear down.
All right, I say I look over my shoulder at both Ren and Peleus. I'm like, well, okay, and then I jump and follow him
Down the center?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to go left.
Peleus just waits for everybody to go.
Great.
And he's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere too. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So
I'm glad you're doing that, to be honest, as a participant.
okay. So you guys screwed up what I was going to do. So who's going center? It's
Everyone but Peleus.
Everyone but me. I'm going left.
okay. So and who went first? It was Durok,
Didn't me.
and then Ren third.
I like to
okay.
think I was surfing on my shield going down.
Oh, you didn't say that. So you jump down, and I will give you this. You start to slide down on your boots, and you're like, hey, surf's up. But then as soon as you get to the edge, you go, whoa, boy. And like your feet kind of go out from under you and your butt hits, and you just start immediately going straight down. Yamhorn and Ren quickly follow after that. And you guys are just like, it's like one of those crazy water slides that you see where there's just like a straight drop, and you go, oh, and your face is blanching back a little bit, like the air's starting to hit your face. And then you guys see before you it start to go up, and then you guys are going forward, and you see it start to go up, and then Durok, you start to slow down just a little bit as they kind of come in hot behind you, and they kind of catch up with you a little bit, and yeah, you guys go up and around in one loop-de-loop, and you come back down, and as soon as you come back down, you immediately bank right really hard. Okay, so bank right. Okay, now Peleus, you went left.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you start to slide down a little bit too, and you go left. And unlike theirs, yours is almost like a reversal, where as soon as you start to bank left, it like kind of twists up onto the side, like, the water slides where they have the higher areas or whatever, twists up onto the side and then drops you down. And you, as you sort of look up, you see the slide, the bottom of the slide that they were going down. And you just like zoom, and then you realize, I'm on like a swirly, because you kind of keep going up, and you start doing like a snake swirly thing. You're kind of going up and around and around and around, and then it starts to bring you back up. Now, it's bringing you back up and to the left, and you'll notice that all of a sudden the two slides intersect. So,
All right.
I want you guys to roll me some acrobatics. This will be fun.
Red for combat.
All right. I got a 6.
Me too.
I'm basically drunk most of the time, so I'm not very wary.
Ren?
19.
Nice. Durok?
19.
Okay, so since Ren and Durok are sandwiching Yamhorn like looks over as you guys are banking right, and he starts to see the intersection. In classic Yamhorn, he starts to put his hands out to the side like he's trying to like break and slow you guys down, and Ren slaps both of his hands. And just to make a point, the flail comes up beside Yamhorn as they're going down. Peleus, you roll the 6, and so you start to see it, and you're just sort of like going out of control. However, with the superior navigating of Durok and Ren, they go through first, and right as Ren goes by, you kind of like, and like in the little bit of a space, you kind of spin around. So now you're going head first down. And as you guys crossed, as the initial guys banked right, it goes up and right, and then starts to drop almost like a U. So you guys are almost going straight down now, Durok, Yamhorn, and Ren. You guys are going straight down, and it starts to curve a little bit. So you guys are slightly turning, and it's going down. Peleus, you bank left, or you go through left, and you're starting to do the exact same thing on the other side. And make me all a perception check.
24.
18.
11.
Yeah, for riding a slide. So you all forget it. You guys, the group of 3, the original heroes here. You guys are the first to notice that you're in like a DNA helix thing that is like going like, sort of down, but also, diagonal or whatever. And you guys are looping around each other. Peleus, you see now, is like head first, and finally looks up and goes like, oh, hello. And
I'll see you.
All right. Now I need you guys to roll me one more acrobatics rather.
16.
14.
5. 7.
All right.
Peleus, you got a 14?
14.
Okay, you embrace the helix. You embrace going head first, and you put your hands by your side and just go zoom. And as it's like sort of very similar to the water, the whirlpool, the helix is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And Peleus, you're the first one to realize like, oh, we're all gonna come out in the same slide as it joins together. And you're the first one to zip through. And then Durrock kind of like bangs against the side, and he starts to roll out. And then Yamhorn, you got a
16.
So you sort of like lean back and like, you know, make yourself very skinny and zip out. And Ren, you start to, what'd you get?
5.
Right. So you start to like, you know, you sort of get caught, like your boot catches you, kind of bang, 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 start to go near the end. Peleus, you shoot out onto like this little dirt path, like right in front of you, and kind of roll. Durrock, you do the same and kind of hit hard and roll and like land into Peleus. Yamhorn, the little lip, you know how slides kind of go up at the end? You kind of go whoop, and your feet go up, and then you just land like you're jumping out of a swing. You just and land on your feet. And then, unfortunately for you, you're like, wow, guys, did anybody see that? Then Ren just comes out like a bowling ball and hits you in the back and knocks you over. However, you guys are all at the end of the fort slide.
All right, we did it.
They got jungle gyms like that back in Versburg.
Thanks for catching me on more.
Everything like that.
No problem. Hey, you guys want to do that again?
Yeah, we'll wait for you down here. We're gonna.
I'm going to start climbing.
All right, well, we're gonna rest up while you're doing that. So,
Peleus starts smoking his pipe.
I'm actually really glad. I'm glad you guys didn't go 3 ways. Because I had the idea written out, and then I was like, man, this is harder to think of, like, because it was just like bullet points or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
I want to look around, see where we are.
Yeah, what do we see?
Okay.
Get a feel for it.
Hold on, let me take a picture of my sweet drawing of trees.
Oh, those were the tree. Hey guys, I didn't fail a single check up until the last one.
Okay.
I failed a lot.
I rolled 3 crits.
Good job.
On writing the slide?
Remember when I rolled 2 crits on opening an unmovable door and nothing happened? This was better than that.
At least you got some excitement.
So, in front of you, I'll give you guys the top-down view. Here's the end of the slide. Whoop. And you're in, once again, a sort of rounded area. All sort of surrounded by trees and brush. Like these are like roots of trees, and like they're tall tree trunks sort of encasing you in like a wall. And, there's a happy little bush right over here. A little rabbit looks up at you, looking at berries.
Oh,
And then jumps off.
guys, I like it here.
I'm getting a real Enchanted Forest vibe.
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Wait a second. Is this whole thing just...
Let's wait till we see the witch do a back handspring into the splits. Then we'll know where we are.
And in front of you seems to be somewhat of a clearing, an opening.
Looks clear here.
Yeah, what
Is there a hole at the trunk of a tree?
There's no tree there.
I just meant for Enchanted Forest wise. Like,
For some reason, Durrock's gold lust takes over and he starts checking for treasure chests.
I'd like to make a check for if I can sense any kind of like magic nearby. Or
Okay.
any kind of, so Arcana,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Great.
There's tons of magic.
So it would have been 27. but
That
whatever.
rabbit was magic. Your butt's magic.
The bunny rabbit is magic.
follow
Okay.
It. Follow that rabbit.
So in front of you, Peleus, you get the distinct feeling of heavy magic. And in front of you, also Peleus, you sort of see that it rounds out up at the top here. You can't really tell what's on the sides because the trees are so big. But even though there's some brush and stuff, you, because you did so well with your Arcana, see that there is this entire area in front of you. You realize is probably magic, but you can also see the ocean. You don't hear the ocean, but you see it.
Guys, I'm getting a warm feeling in my trousers. That's where I feel magic. But I think I sense lots of magic here in this area. But the ocean is just on the other side over there.
Where the heck is Ashwin at?
And if you guys would all like to look forward, you guys now notice the ocean too. Now that he said something, it doesn't just look like an area.
Why don't
it
we
kind of
hear
like
it?
shimmers into view, and it's not just like a open clearing area.
Is it just me, or I don't hear the ocean? Do you guys hear anything?
Is there some kind
Sometimes you can be far enough away from a thing and not hear it, but see it.
of... Is the ocean an illusion, or is the...
Something they taught me.
Or is there an illusional wall?
Light travels faster than sound, Yamhorn.
Great.
I don't think this is an illusion. This feels very real. As far as I can tell.
And Peleus knows the ocean.
Yeah, because I've got that feeling. In me trousers.
Magical feeling.
Nice, Ren.
All right, then. Well, where are we going, then?
Is it like light out? Is it pretty light? Can we see,
Yeah,
or is
it's
like
still-
the
it's still-
forest canopy darkening it at all?
No. In the area that you are in, the forest canopy seems to be darkening it a little bit, but out in the, it seems that the area in front of you, that's a very good question. It seems in front of you that it's light. It's almost like the trees probably have cleared off up above in that area. And there's just, a few bushes and sort of stuff, but like it's, you just kind of see the ocean. Like it might drop off a little bit, but you see the ocean out there, and it's light and it's nice.
Is Ashwin, like, a good guy? Is he going to, like, attack us if we run into him?
Yeah, Ashwin's a pretty good guy, I think. I like him.
Okay. I feel like this is where he is.
I mean, why did that air elemental tell us that Ashwin wasn't going to help us? Did he mean in general or, like, against him?
I think that was very specific to the situation.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Peleus on that
Look,
one.
If you roll a history, I'll tell you what he said.
I don't need to know. I don't know why I said it like Peleus did, but... Go, really.
My accent catches on. I know. I get it. It's contagious.
I've always been the
most popular.
Always been the most popular.
I want to start moving towards the beach or towards the ocean, and but slowly. And I want to keep my head on a swivel and maybe perceive as I'm walking.
Ren was getting the same feeling.
Okay.
I will follow, but slowly behind, just to see if a door with teeth closes on them and kills them.
Okay. Fair
One
enough.
of the hard way.
Splits them into 6 pieces.
Fair enough. All right. So, who's moving where here? On the board?
Yamhorn and Ren are moving towards the ocean.
Okay. So you walk out into the clearing.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. Yamhorn, Ren are my two colors. Okay.
Peleus is going to stand adjacent to them, but off to the side a little.
And you're walking into the clearing as well?
Yeah, I'll walk into the clearing as well, but kind of on the edge of the clearing.
Okay. And Durok, you're not walking into the clearing?
I will keep a distance of like 15 feet or so. 12
Okay.
to 15
So you three first go through, and as you walk through, Durok, you see them all disappear.
Oh.
Hey! Ren!
Do we hear anything?
I don't think we can hear you.
Ren!
Do we hear the ocean?
You hear the ocean.
I charge forward.
But, okay. So you go in?
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
Uh-oh.
Sword drawn. I go in because I thought they like died from a door with teeth.
You already charged through. You didn't say it until you heard my statement.
Couldn't I have, with my roll, have detected any kind of illusion or magical?
Yeah, you detected it was very magical.
Yeah, you guys are here in the ocean now, so there's a thing.
Gotcha.
I don't like this.
Yeah, Ren kind of thought it was like a wall or some kind. Yeah.
Durak throw out a door with teeth, ate you all.
That's
All right.
I've been traumatized.
His great-great-grandchildren are going to have advantage against doors with teeth.
That genetic memory.
Oh, Ashwin. I'd like to think that he has a Y in his name at the end.
Nope.
I don't like the fact that the last half of his name is Win.
That name is the rehearsal partner at my drum school.
Oh,
His name is Ashwin.
hi, Ashwin.
He doesn't listen.
Oh,
Well, he should.
Then you know
He's
what?
got a
America's
perfect
#1
fantasy
D&D
name.
podcast.
Yeah, he's got a perfect fantasy.
So,
When you come down from the end of the slide, as you can tell, that you were surrounded by lush, thick forest, and in front of you was a small path that, led to this sort of clearing area. You guys will also notice now, if you want to make a perception,
13.
13.
12. 23.
Ren is the only one that notices, as he's standing there, briefly, because there is some sort of surrounding trees and that stuff. It's just not as, all tree trunks now. They're like smaller trees like you'd see on the Oregon coast where you can see through them and like you can tell that the ocean, you're kind of out on like this ledge and that sort of thing. It does go around. So it's kind of a circle at the top, box on the side type of deal. And there's some trees. Not necessarily the exact placement of them, but there's smaller trees, younger trees, if you will. Still pretty thick. And the second that you guys walk through the barrier, you feel a warm and weird shimmer take over your body. And for a brief second, you lose the ability to understand which way is up, down, left, or right. And just as you're going to lose your lunch, you are righted and are standing with your back to the sea you were just looking at and are facing the path and entrance you just came from. And in front of you is a 3'5" gnome. And while at first glance he seems young, you get a very distinct air of confidence and power from him. He is dressed in simple brown trousers that almost seem like burlap with a cord of hemp cinching them like a belt. His tunic is light brown and somewhat loose-fitting with 3/4 length sleeves. Yamhorn briefly wonders if he makes his own clothes. He stands there casually, picking gunk out from underneath his fingernails with a small dagger. A small backpack with a bedroll and supplies sit just outside of the circle and on the other side of where you now assume the barrier is, and the path from whence you just came.
So he's between us and the barrier, and we're against the seawall?
Yes, sir. That's how it's drawn.
Just wanted to make sure.
Is that you, Ashwin? It's me, Peleus. Remember? Me, Peleus. You remember me? Oi, do you remember me? Oi, do you remember me, though?
I put my hand on Peleus' shoulder.
Of course I remember you. What are you doing here? It's so wonderful to see you again.
Yeah, well, I'm leading these three on this little mission, and Connor joined them.
What's the mission?
Yeah, we gotta find these things. I think they're called anchors.
Oh, the 2 items. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
You're here to help them collect the 2 items, are you?
Yeah, leading them on this path here. Good fighters, good gents. This one's a bit dense.
Oh, the dwarf.
Yeah, well, can't expect much more than that,
Yeah, of course not. Of course, Peleus.
I look at
How is your
Yamhorn.
mother doing?
Oh, my mum's great, doing her politicking and stuff. It's not my thing, You and I were kind of... we're rebels.
Sure, and how is your sister?
All right, well, get the smile off your face, you little creep. Okay, you little wooded weirdo. She's fine. She's doing fine.
Wonderful. Okay, enough of you. Know all about you. Who are your friends?
Ren steps forward.
Hello.
And he says, "We are Ren and friends.
Oh.
Ulagon has sent us, and we must retrieve
Ulagon.
an item."
An item, you say? And here I thought Peleus was taking you out for 2, but if you only want 1, that's totally fine as well.
Oh, are there 2 here? Oh. We'll take 2.
Oh.
2 items, please.
Oh, you want that BOGO. Okay. That is totally fine with me.
Oh, yeah, buy one, get one. Yeah. That's what we're looking. We're looking for that BOGO deal.
Yeah, we defeated the 2 different creatures, so...
BOGO hasn't been introduced into the Würzburgian markets yet.
Oh, Würzburg. Yeah. I should have guessed with this rock roll over here.
It's fair. My family has rolled a lot of rocks in the past.
I found the episode. That's the mother.
Oh, is it?
And I should have guessed because
Oh, right.
I was looking at the can. I was like, rock roller.
There we go.
Well, while kind of unfair and pretty harsh, also kind of accurate when referring to me and my father and my grandfather and, well, you know,
God.
you get it.
And what's with the sunburn on the top of the head over here?
Sorry, I'm Yumhorn.
Hello, Yomhorn. Do you know Peleus? You
Just-
look like him, only in the ears.
Well, I like to think I look a little more ruggedly handsome, but
All right, well,
Get a few more
won't you
scars.
step off that high horse immediately.
so
It's not happening here.
I
He's
feel like-
really kind of assuming all of our kind of appearance now. You know, like owners and their dogs.
All right.
Okay.
So what are you doing here, Yomhorn?
Well, pretty much what they said. I mean, I'm just along for the ride and helping out because apparently this world needs saving, and that's been my job.
We did
lately,
kinda-
so
Not very articulate, this one. Hey, short stack.
I don't know. I feel like I did pretty good.
We did kind of help, like, summon a dragon. We're kind of responsible, mildly.
Summon the bloody dragon.
Well,
Well, I mean,
the Rock Eater.
Yeah,
did.
Durok
Yeah.
did.
Oh, of
Rock
course.
roller to you,
Rock
his
roller.
blood.
Of course. This clown shoes are over here.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So you're here for the 2 items, are
yeah,
you?
yeah, we're here for a couple items. We heard that we saw some lights in the sky. There's this dragon.
Lights in the sky.
Yeah,
That's
do you know
weird.
anything
Here?
about that? Well,
I mean,
think-
it is light out. Don't
But-
look at the sun, Yomhorn.
Never stare at this up.
Yeah,
Because the lights in the sky might be you messing up your vision.
Well, no, there was something different. There
Here's a
were
point.
special lights.
Here?
I don't know if they were here, but I know we saw some in the north and the south. Where are we, guys?
weren't there some lights over Bulgarium?
Oh,
Yeah,
lights.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Lights of
Yeah, that's why we're
Bulgaria.
here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't been a part of this party long, but it seems like I know the most.
He's not wrong.
Well, that is very exciting. And so you've been sent here with Peleus, so I can only assume Aenowin has up to her little tricks.
That's right.
Tricks?
I mean,
And
she seemed
she's-
pretty tricksy, yeah.
Oh, don't say that in front of us. She'll probably cut your head off.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, Durok, why don't you just let the adults
So-
handle this one?
I'm just a rock roller.
What's the information that she gave you then?
I'd like to consult the history books on that one.
All right.
Me too.
Yeah, remember.
A 7. Is that enough?
No. You remember nothing.
Does it have to do a stone? Because I get double proficiency rolls on that.
8.
I remember 22.
All right.
Ooh, Ren saves us again.
Ren, then you will remember that Aenowin, once you told her about the lights in the sky and her daughter confirmed and told her story, she seemed to look thoughtful for a moment. Mm-hmm. And then came up with this plan of you guys being on the docks, getting her son there, and sending you off to this island to retrieve 2 magical items that you could not purchase in a regular store. And that is what you remember.
Well, that's all. I thought it was 2 separate places. I'm curious about Ashwin. Why do you possess these items? What were your intentions with them?
Oh, I have zero intention with them. I'm just here to, kind of keep guard, have some fun,
So,
keep it light.
Yamhorn puts out his hand. Can we have them, please?
Yeah, come on, Ashwin, stop being stingy. Let's come on, hand it over. Let's be on our way.
I mean, do you need to see how strong we are? Because, we did that already.
Oh, gents, that's exactly what I want to see. And you see,
I drop down and start
Fire.
doing push-ups.
you see fire appear in Ashwin's hand, and that is where we leave it for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to Chaotic Amateurs this week, iTunes' #1 D&D 5e play podcast. I've been your host and DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have
Caleb is Yamhorn Durrell.
Dash is Peleus.
Rhett is Durak Dragonsbane.
And Milo's Ren.
grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.